Hi everyone, this is Deanna the Organized Miss, and I'm here with the planner video. And I don't know that I'm doing a lot of planning. I need to update my sterling ink. This is my everyday carry that I use as a memory keeper. I do set it up for the week, so I'm setting up for this week, but I'm gonna finish out decorating because it is Sunday the 2nd of August, and I haven't done a sticker plan with me video in a while, so I thought I would do that this evening. I was using, as you can see, there's not really a rhyme or a reason to my that I use, whatever I feel like that week. Sometimes I try to have a theme or color scheme. I don't. Sometimes I'm pretty busy, so I go in after the fact and post pictures of what happened. So where are we at here? And I kind of I use these purple mix. I don't have just one kit here. So these were Planner Society Hobonichi kits, which they don't all, I think some of them had like on them days of the week, which I have used before. As you can see, they don't fit exactly, so that's okay. So I use them to fill in for things, not these, but I had some stars, some purples, because we had a full moon this week, and I just like to mark those because I track my headaches, migraines, and whatnot, whether I sleep or not. So I just like to keep an eye on what is happening. So I was using these. I'm trying to finish using them up, and so I just have everything with me. So I'm just going to turn it on. We're just going to plan and go from there. I'll set these here because today I did some shopping with my, oh, here you go. Here's some days of the week. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. As you can see, they're not exactly the same size. They're a little smaller. So they're a strip. So I'd either have to cut them. So I don't know. I did not use them this week. So this may be a bit of a rambly. So if I decide to just mute myself and put music on, feel free to sticker along with me. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm going to look for, I have a thing with wedding stickers because my daughter is planning her wedding party reception. I think she said 69 days out as of today. And I have some wedding stickers. So today we went and bought another dress. So my son-in-law, they actually eloped last year. It was just myself and his parents. They just wanted something that's it. And they wanted to have the big party, right? The reception, all the friends and family to come for that. And so we're calling it the wedding. It's really a big reception, but that's when all the families are getting together to meet everyone. And today we went to find another dress, a arrival party. So instead of a rehearsal dinner, decided to have cocktail party the night before, a gathering. So she wanted a dress for that. And this is the only dress picture I have currently that I can think of. And I don't know if that's too big. Anyway, we went and we found one today. And it is a cocktail size. It's not a big wedding gown that she's going to wear the day of, the big fancy one. In fact, yes, I did. I used the same one. Last week we took it to the seamstress for the alterations. So this is something I need to mark that we got. What are we calling this? Arrival party dress. There we go. So I do leave rooms for appointments and that kind of thing, set it up, but then mostly this is a lot of decoration. So what else happened today was shopping. So we did some grocery shopping because that's necessary. Still looking for like box or something to, oh, there we go. Yeah, use a small one. One already opened. Let's use this one. So then we also went to eat. I have, I think it's a good system here for all my stickers, but it is a lot of me flipping around looking for what I want to use. I kind of an idea, things in one book versus another. I think I want is in this book. So back to my son-in-law. He went over to get our name on a list for a restaurant, and we came back and something about the dress, and she was like, do you want to see it? And he was like, no, I thought I'm not supposed to see it. And she was like, no, not this one. She said, this is going to be for the arrival party. And like, how many dresses do you have? I said 3 so far. 3 wedding, I guess, you know. But one was for the elopement. One is for the actual reception party. That's what she's going to wear the big dress at. And one is for the big day. And then this one we just got. Now, are we done? I think we still need bachelorette. I had a pin for myself. Yeah, we still need a bachelorette dress or two because they're going to Cape Cod, somewhere around there for her bachelorette party. And it's going to be less formal. You know, some sundresses, beach going things. But as far as the fancy dresses, I think we got them all. I also sat in the pool. I floated around when I got home this evening and just, my favorite thing to do is just take my Kindle out there and float around and read. See, they're not in this one. Maybe they're in this one. I know I have them somewhere. Here we go. Cool. Here's the mic. There we go. I got it. And yesterday we did go, although I don't think this one is exactly right, but we did go into a winery and we just sat down all afternoon and listened to music and enjoyed the beautiful weather. And I did take a picture, but it's not a picture of me, it's just a picture of them. Let's see. Oh, you know where my picture is? It's on there. I'll have to do it later because I'm not going to go digging for it. So let's see. We do want some kind of cheers. I feel like this is just, use it. Why not? And technically, it wasn't like a wedding party or anything. I was just chilling out, relaxing. But we decided that this can be the day after the wedding when people are going home, some wedding winery party. It was a beautiful day. It was gorgeous. We were under a big umbrella. I had several. I had a musician out there. It was just a perfect day. And then, oh, I did watch Devil Wears Prada 2 last night when I got home, and I have no sticker for that. So, oh, you know what we can do? We can just put on a Netflix sticker. It is hard for me to do 2 things at once. You'll probably notice, like stickering, I'm thinking about this, but try to also hold a second conversation with you guys. Watch them too. I just love they can sticker and do all the thing and talk to you about something totally unrelated. I don't know that I have that skill set per se. I get lost. There we go. We'll use that one. Have you seen the Devil Wears Prada 2 yet? I am planning to take myself to go see the Odyssey. I'm hoping this week. Let's just see. I should wait till I'm planning this week to see what's on the schedule. But I don't know what else I did on Friday. It's already been 2 days since then. Oh, I know what I did here. I went into Barnes & Noble and then they had a power outage. I was able to I did go in to get some work done for a little bit before their power out. And so we of us who were in the cafe, we were just kind of there because it was dark. And the gal next to me, bless her heart, she had just gone to the bathroom. She was in there when the power went out. And I felt bad for her. But so then we just sat still and waited. Eventually they were like, yeah, the light's not coming back on. You have to go. So I want to put some kind of, yeah, use this. I actually went and did work. I don't know what sticker I'm using here for this. Here, I do have some little Coffee Monster codes doing some little work on a computer somewhere. Let's check. I know I do have a computer working person somewhere. You know what? I'm going to use her. And of course, I'm trying to remember what on earth I did on Wednesday. I don't know. What did we do on Wednesday? This is why I really need to do this each day because I wrote nothing. So you know what I did? I probably worked. Let's see. Yes, deadline. I spent the day working. That does check out because the article that I finished was this one right here. So I really do want a working sticker here. Oh, I've got a little working emoji here somewhere. A little Coffee Monster. Well, no I don't. What have I got in this one? I did pay that one today, so that's kind of good. Sometimes you just got to use the little stickers, right? This one. And these need to get moved over. Oh yeah, I did this one. All right, let's start migrating. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So this sticker here was that I'm doing the last junk journal class for the library on Thursday. So I think what I was thinking was that I would do something kind of junk journal-y, reminiscent-y feeling vibe for the week, which I don't really know what that is. You know what? Let's use this one. Happiness blooms from within. That's how I feel about junk journaling. It makes me happy. There's no rhyme or reason to junk journaling. It doesn't have to make anyone else happy. I can tell you why it makes me happy. I just love it. So there we go. That's the hardest part. Picking the first sticker to go down, right? And then from there, let's see what else. I'm going to go out of town here. So it's okay if I put a sticker down there, I guess, because I will be on the road. Let's see. Happiness blooms from within. Love grows here. Why not? What else? What other of these do we want? To make sure. All right. My week all of a sudden filled right up there, didn't it? Okay, let's put down my appointment blocks. So what I do like to do is set these down where I know I'm going to have appointments. You kind of block like that, or box or something. These don't seem to have really what I'm thinking in here. Oh, today. Put it up here. Let's just put this one over here, just because it jumped out at me. And you know what? What are these stickers for if I don't use them, right? So I'll put down these, what I need to follow up on, my taxes. We're still here waiting for the taxes to be finished. So I'm calling, find out where that's at. So I got my own kind of bullet journal / GTD hybrid here. One really needs to be, because that is on Friday, isn't it? No, okay, so one more week. So the Coffee and Convo, a presentation that I give at our History Museum, Historical Society, and I rotate with a friend of mine every other month. And this month it's my turn, and I have done the initial research. I have the information. Now I need to build out the presentation, and I have to do that because it is right around the corner. So that goes to the top of my list for this week. See, so let's just say that goes there. There are a couple things I'm putting down are articles in some various stages of completion that I plan to finish next week. The Grizzly Parade, Virginia. Okay, still need to do that one. I sent these to her, but she hasn't gotten it back to me. So let's also follow up with Karen. Okay, that is, so I'll just migrate those forward. That's good. And then back to 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they don't have quite the kind of size boxes that I want. I don't really want these flags, but if we just had some boxes, that'd be great. Do I want to cut those? Yeah, let's just cut these. I like the pink. I like the pink and the beige. So do I want to use a flag? Not really, but here we are. They don't have a sticker for this. I keep thinking maybe I want to make one that's specific for that appointment, but we'll see. This is for, I have a physical therapy appointment on Monday and then Friday, I think it was. So if at all possible, I like to use the same kind of color things to mark appointments when they're, okay, let's use pink. Why not? Oh, you know what? I have a little quote, I think, back here somewhere I saw. Lashes make everything better. Look at that. We don't even need a flag for that. Okay, junk journal. Put my deadline sticker there. Where did I have those? I think they were in here, maybe. The deadline stickers are these. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm a freelance writer. I'm a multimedia journalist, but I write for our local paper, and my deadlines are Wednesday evening and Sunday. So let's go ahead and put a little guy there too. Okay. Oh, I need one of those back there. And haircut day's the 9th. Oh, I'm not going to be here for that. Well, okay. One of the stories that I'm doing an article on is this day, and I'm not going to be here. So I'll just ask her to send me some photos. I say I'm not going to be here. I'm pretty certain I will not be home from Kansas City yet in time for that event. So I'll just do that. Why not? Let's put another sticker there because we can. Don't have here some kind of, I had to make a sticker somehow for that. I'm just not sure what it would be. A physical therapy sticker, some kind of little icon. Okay, let's go back to this. While I'm here, we will put our car road trip sticker on. I keep putting these back in, you know, to keep some semblance of order here where this chaos is, because this is all the planning space or journaling space or whatever I have here since I moved, and I'm grateful for it, but it's a lot smaller. Let's see, that's what we're gonna say. Let's do that. And then we will be coming home then. Anything else? Well, here's another eyelashes. Oh, I don't need those. I don't always put stickers up here, but sometimes I like to see stickers up here. Okay, appointment actually, because he actually did my appointment when I was there for the video on Thursday. So I'll just white out that later because I don't see any white out. Okay, what else have we got here? I think that is all my planned things for the week. I just need to figure something out to be my placeholder for physical therapy, which I could just use doctor, but I don't really want that. Paper clips, whatever it is, I want two of the same thing. So, because that just makes sense in my brain, right? And I know it's kind of a menagerie, hodgepodge of stuff, but there is a method to my madness. I'm not saying. I guess this is what we use for now. And now my junk journal class. The thing that inspired the whole spread. I brought these out to see if I find something in here, maybe. So I've got these books, Barnes & Noble. There's another one that I got, which I feel like this one might. So this one's all stickers. This one's like sticker activities. And it's got some fun things, you know, kind of from time to time. It's fun to kind of my junk journaling stickers like this for things. I like this. I don't know why. Is it going to be too big? It is. I can put it right there. Kind of like it amplifies the deadline thing, doesn't it? Let's see if we got anything else here that looks kind of would go with the junk journal. My colors for this journal that I've been working on have been kind of like baby blue and yellow. So, I don't know, it's kind of blue. It's kind of that color. And I could probably just use something from the pile of junk that I'm using to assemble that book, right? Let's go see if I got something in that. This is the that I'm using for this class. So these from like the Dollar Tree, I think, for everyone in the class to have their own to put their supplies in. We provided a lot of stuff there for them to use, and then they could take it home, work on it, and then gather their own things from home to bring back. And I just have all kinds of stuff in here, and I thought surely something in this pile would be good to be. So I could do a flip through of this late at another time, but this is the actual journal that I'm creating with the class. Like, we're making our own. I'm making several, but I'm using the same materials and types of material that we are giving them access to. I'm using them there, which isn't necessarily my style always, but I'm showing them how you can take that. And then, so these were the colors. I got a yellow kit essentially. So I said, how can I make that work? But I think maybe something in here, all right? So really, I'm starting to run out of room. If that bee were smaller, maybe. Oh, okay. Get the old college try. Let's see what we got in this one. This one isn't all stickers. Would I be so lucky as to find a sundial or a compass or something similar? We got the sands for the hourglass there. That's a whole nother video. I want to make a video in response to comments on a video. Oh, that'd be cute. If it didn't have the white and it were smaller. You know what? I was gonna say my planner doesn't have anything to do with animals, but I got a bird cage right there on it. So let's use a bird. Sure, right there. Good as gold. They're gonna call it. So we'll just say, okay, there we go. What am I gonna put here? So here, little computer working person I wanted earlier. These cute, but this is, I don't want a drama queen kind of, or to be a happy queen. So I'm gonna have to make my own, but I'm not afraid of making my own stickers, you know. Probably about as exciting as watching paint dry, huh? Okay, let's use this one. We're gonna meet some friends who are gonna be in the Kansas City from New York City. So we're going to drive from Omaha to Kansas City just to have coffee because we love them. I'm going to ooh, you know what? Just put this here. What color? Blue, green. Oh, a bunch. Maybe the green. All right. Goal. I do have goals that I need to accomplish. Let's just, where do I want to put it? I don't know. I want to put it somewhere. There we go. Close enough. No wasting stickers. All right, we set up and I updated the rest of my week. I think I do want to print out a photo, so I'll do that after I'm done on camera. I'm ready for the week. Thank you for joining me in a plan with me, kind of impromptu plan with me. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Oh, my little charm broke off. Oh, I wonder if I can put her back on. We'll see.